Greetings, travelers, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Torna the Golden Country presented by Draco Breach, and let's get you taken care of.
Ready to put another win under our belt? Be careful.
With focus and discipline, this should be no problem.
Excellent. There is no
For my father.
Oops. Wow, I'm doing damage a lot quicker to you than I thought I would. I'm not gonna be able to get a continuation here. Oh, yes I did. Okay, good. Let's see. Got him this time. Let's see what Minoth.
This is the part I like most.
Oh, I'm getting lucky this time. Why couldn't you guys do this last time? Okay, so I don't want to use lightning against him. That's fine.
This is the part I like most.
I think I can break that with the Geon.
This is far from over. No mercy.
And I got a full burst. Cool. Okay, good. I guess it does make sense that you don't get your chain attacks until now, because this is when Addam and Hugo decided to do the whole weapon sharing to get level 4 combos off.
You've got an interesting way of fighting. You are?
Laura, that's Jin. And she is Hayes.
Pleased to meet you.
Jin? You don't mean from Torna? 17 years ago, wasn't he enough? No words to anyone. Sounds like a good story is all I'm saying.
You want to hear?
Another time.
That was well coordinated between Mithra and Minoth. Might actually start to remember his name. Although right now I'm failing to recall his
That was close.
alter ego name.
Thanks, Minoth. You're very capable, even on your own.
Maybe I should thank him. Or not?
Your core looks kind of different.
Ah, well, I'm a flesh eater.
A flesh eater?
A being with human and blade cells, made possible with Judician technology. That's how I can use my full strength anywhere, without my driver. But I'm pretty sure I'm a failed experiment, so to speak.
I never knew blades like that existed.
Flesh eaters.
What of Amalthus? Isn't he coming?
Nah. I just heard rumors that you guys had entered Torna. I used my own initiative.
Ah.
It's been 2 years since I saw him last.
Huh?
I'd like to know the story of how Amalthus got Minoth, I guess? Summoned Minoth? Whatever. Oh, this scene is familiar.
I arrived too late.
Is that right? Was that their child? That soldier? Wasn't that the one from...
Such a cruel world we live in. In Indor, there are a great many paintings depicting all manner of hells. But I think real hell might be closer to something like this.
Memphis. You can't.
I had hoped once that the architect might save us all.
Oh, he's working on it. At the same time, he wants...
Since then, I haven't seen him. I heard he went climbing up the world tree not long after. And brought divine revelations back with him.
You mean...
The Aegis. Malos.
But what kind of revelation is this?
Ooh, Torna has been attacked. How did I not see those
What kind
before?
of salvation? Could anyone call this salvation? His hope caused this. Or his despair.
Despair.
How about you then? You're from the same stock.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just following this guy since he woke me up. That's basically it. I have no particular interest in this world or its future.
And Malus himself?
His thoughts, I'm especially uninterested in. We've never even met.
Please, don't mistake her. Despite the attitude, she's a good kid.
The hell is with that tone? Where do you get off acting all parental?
Oh, come on. I woke you up. I make sure you get enough to eat.
What?
Cloud sea crab sticks are tasty, aren't they? You're very welcome. Although I don't think I'd have managed to eat 6 myself.
What? You counted?
I don't know where you put all that.
I'm the Aegis. I need all the fuel I can get. Hey!
Yeah, thought so.
You are too easy to sneak up on. Where are my extra rations?
You little...
The Aegis, bested by a little kid.
Milton! Get back here!
You know, if the architect really does exist, I'd quite like to meet him. Salvation, huh?
I think he likes the fact that Mithra is more like a, normal person than compared to Malice being a bundle of hate. Oh. I haven't looked at some of the requirements in a while. Really? There's another... Oh. Okay. That's fine.
Your sword-swapping fighting style. It's very interesting, you know.
It's still quite rough, though. I'm a bit lacking in oomph. It'll take me a while to get it down properly.
See, I wasn't actually talking about the power or technique.
Oh? What then?
That connection you have. Human and blade. It's like a bond of sorts. I just found it curious.
An actual bond?
It's like that's how it's supposed to be.
It does make sense. Lady Laura is always with Jin. And you almost never find time to practice with me. It's like he's her favorite.
Come on, don't say that. I'm an equal opportunities driver.
Liar!
You're both my partners and very dear to me. There's no favoritism, swear.
Are you really sure about that?
I think Hayes is a bit jealous. I have been with you longer, after all.
You think? All right then. Starting tomorrow, Hayes gets to take the lead. Good?
Wonderful!
You don't mind?
It's all right by me.
And the GN didn't turn around. That's a bit surprising.
Do you remember? The last time we paid a visit to Indal?
What did you think?
You mean about him? Let's see. In a word, he seemed very human, protecting his heart with a mask of lies.
Are you curious what's behind it?
Not really. Most humans are like that, aren't they?
Cutting to the chase, I see. But I hear his achievements in Indol have been quite grand. The refugee protection policies from last year are his work as well.
So a hypocrite, then. Isn't that what you call the type?
Quite. I hope that's all he is.
He smiled. Did you notice?
No?
I think he might actually be enjoying this.
What?
The world in this state.
That's interesting.
You felt something was wrong, didn't you? That's why you brought me.
Don't you think they're worth saving?
If you think they are, you know you'll have my aid.
Even if you disagree?
That's not for the likes of me to decide. It's up to you humans.
Oh, you mean that time? I remember. What about it?
What Minoth said bothered me. I think he was talking about Malos, but his words could just as easily have applied to a Malthus.
I suppose.
What if all of this is what a Malthus... No. What all of humanity really wants?
You don't mean it.
Hey. What are we going to do if we defeat Malice anyway?
You know. Like I told Hugo, go home and work the land. I didn't get to harvest the Grom rice this year.
Well, that might be good enough for you. Some others might not be too pleased with that.
Yeah, there's a huge power struggle going on in the world.
Who is this?
Picked him up during a routine core collection. He was one of yours, right?
As we discussed, I engaged him as a broker of cores, but no more. What a waste of a human being.
That much is hard to deny.
What are you driving at?
Waste and refuse can have their own uses, I think. The project we spoke of before, I think it may be time to set it in motion.
You mean a blade eater?
His strength will grow exponentially. It will dwarf even that of a flesh eater.
And you can control him.
Oh, please. Even if we can't, there's no need to worry. After all, this is just a prototype. Sooner or later, the binding will decay and he will die. I hear he's got some connection to this paragon of Torna, you see. He'll prove useful either way. Torna, then? He's on your mind, isn't he? Malos.
Not him, but what comes after.
Yeah, he's effectively a Mumkar situation. So, you're trying to take down Malus? We must. He's already sunk the sea in Titan. We can't just sit back and let him destroy the whole of Allrest. Of course we can't, but he's the Aegis man. You can't just go up and try to fight him all on your own. You can when you've got another Aegis in the party. Or what? That doesn't even make sense. I don't think Mithra would say that. Even still. In any case, our primary goal is to defend Torna, and not necessarily to bring Malus to a grisly end. Perhaps we can even convince him to end this peaceably. You do that. It'll be a sight better than getting yourselves killed for no good reason. Ouch. Minoth here is a blade of Amalthus, just like Malus. I'm sure he knows far better about our chances than we do. You say he's being realistic? I am being realistic. If it's Amalthus saying the capital is the target, then it has to be true. We still trust him after everything he's done. Whatever he does, it's for his own benefit. You're just pawns in his game. We all are. It does seem better to act upon the information we do have rather than moving around aimlessly. Alright, so what will you do now, Minoth? Now I join your little traveling troupe. How else am I going to keep tabs on you? Ha, I suppose so. If you're going to the capital, I assume you're well equipped for the desert. Well equipped how? Oh, so you're just going to go in there and collapse from desert fever. Fantastic. Desert fever? An endemic disease caused by fungi. It's no harm to blades, but to humans it can be lethal. Why haven't we heard of this? That. I forgot. Dummy. What are you trying to get us killed before we even find... Are you trying to get us killed before we even find Malus? Let's see to that. See to it that that doesn't happen, shall we? We'll need enough medicine for Adam, Hugo, Milton, Mikhail, and me. Okay, we'll have to backtrack a bit, but they should have something back at the resistance camp. If we can collect the ingredients, they should be able to make enough I really do not like saying fungus in Latin sometimes. For all 5 of us humans. What do we need? Tawny carrots and nest extract, I believe. We can get the tawny carrots around the Tornan grasslands. And to obtain the next extract, we shall have to defeat some Semelia nests. Oh my goodness, I cannot talk right now. Okay then, let's get going.
I said I'd do it, so consider it done.
You know what I didn't do? Check between episodes to see if I, to see if there were any quests available elsewhere. There is not a skip travel point here. Okay, so from what I can gather, we do not have enough of the materials. I have enough tawny carrots. Nest extract is going to require these things, I believe.
I think we've been spotted.
This can't continue.
Turn that crown upside down. We'll have time to play around.
This could be a dangerous spot. I didn't get anything from that one. Oh, I guess I did.
It's not working out.
Let's change our approach. Stay back. I'll give you a
Okay.
Surprisingly effortless.
No serious injuries, thankfully.
That was a lot of things to fight all at once, but got it taken care of.
I will make
Power.
How many more do I need? 3 more. Oh boy. Which means I need to defeat at least 3 more of these things. I know where one more is. I might have to reset the area.
You read my mind.
Oh, never mind. That gave me 2. So I need 1 more.
My secret been spotted.
I think this is the last one in the area. Do not want to lose this. Come on. Come on. Okay, so that's everything we need.
I wish every victory was this easy.
And I actually managed to get a few things on affinity charts filled out while I was at it.
Can't.
Kind of interesting I get to talk to the doctor here again.
Nice change of pace.
Alright, remind me what?
Hello there, Mungo. Prince Addam and your companions by your side. If I may boldly guess, were you so kind as to come here in order to obtain some desert traversing preparation? Bang on the mark. Here's enough tawny carrots and nest extract for several people's share of remedies. Oh, very good. It never hurts to be well provisioned. You have no idea how touched I am. This gladdens not only my heart, but those of the Resistance and the people of Aleta. Huh? Looks like you finally found it within you to bear the burdens of Torna, Your Majesty. Wonderful. Sorry, Mungo. I'm not sure I follow you. To think this day would finally come. The long years I've spent waiting for Your Majesty to ascend the throne. Addam, you aren't thinking of doing anything like that, are you? No, the thought never crossed my mind. Where's all this coming from, Mungo? Yes, His Majesty the King has a kind heart, no doubt about it. A little too kind at times. To do what he must. I feel that many of his subjects long for decisive and resolute leadership, such as the Prince could offer. Prince Addam, if only I could lay claim to such irresistible charisma. Your Imperial Majesty, what a thing to say. Prince Addam possesses great virtue, but I must humbly assert that Your Majesty has at least an equal portion. I concur absolutely with the Geon, Your Majesty. I really think you're making too much of this charisma of mine. Anyway, I could never usurp a lawful ruler or bloodline. I want to go to the royal capital, but only to protect Torna, not to take it over. Really? Well, that's a terrible shame if you ask me, Your Majesty. Oh, wow. I don't know if you were serious or not there, Mungo, but either way, that kind of talk is unwise to say the least. Prince Zetter is notoriously insecure. If he heard something like that, things could get pretty interesting. Interesting. It's all right for some. Ha! Anything's interesting when you can just sit back and watch from the sidelines. Well, I was certainly moved by your declaration of loyalty, Your Majesty. I promise to be a little more discreet about my hopes for you to ascend the throne from now on. Then you can stop addressing me as Your Majesty. Well then, my good apothecary, for how much can we acquire your fine desert medicine? Oh yes, the purpose of your visit. Forgive me, I got a little sidetracked there. I'll just take the ingredients and combine them post-haste. There we are, desert medicine for 5. Thank you, Mungo. Alright then, now at last we can finally cross the Let Bridge and make for the capital. I'll pray for the safety of your journey, Your Majesty.
I think we've done what's expected of us.
And just for a quick check...
Now, let me see.
A happy encounter? What?
Now, who'd make a good lead?
He writes books. That makes perfect sense.
It's done.
And ended off with a little chat. Finally, we set out for the city. Let's hope it's worth the wait. Oh, I can't wait to find out what kind of place it is. Hayes, remember this isn't a sightseeing expedition. Yes, yes, I know. But surely there will be a bit of spare time for me and Lady Laura to go shopping. You didn't mean to wag my I didn't mean to wag my finger at you, Hayes. Of course, you're the only one that can do that stuff with Laura. If you can get away with it, more power to you. Actually, Jin, you should come too. We're going to need someone to carry the things we buy. Oh yes, become a lapdog. Well, alright, I did kind of want some new shoes. Okay. Neat. But that will be it for today. So for the time being, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and this will be Draco Breach reporting out. God bless, and safe travels.